Black and yellow Friday, so I'm protesting the new East India Company. I'll be up at Walmart protesting the new East India Company, but I'm Mohawk. Bonneville High School. Drum circle. It's Black and Yellow Friday. Obey, consume, obey, consume. There we go. All clicks. No, but it's pretty dead in there. I'm all walk. I just got done. It's really dead in there, considering, comparably. All clicks, no bricks. Let's see what they got going. Nice. I like it. I got my soup can. Shout. Boom. Car America. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Woo! They're pretty good. A big turnout. Oh, now there's a cool color of a car. I like that. So they get one more in. Should keep it going. We'll flip our soup can. Oh, seriously. I pull in here and I'm all walk. You'll clip top. Here comes some woman driving through here. Oh, she didn't hit me, you know. Got to be around my age, which is pretty old. But, look, whoa. Still rolling. Mile walkers versus internet shit talkers. Somebody says, who's the internet shit talkers? I said, Joe Rogan, Rush Limbaugh Light. How about the left right, the New York Times guy that's taken over Butler? He's from here. He was an ex-missionary. Yeah. Yeah, so they've propped him up. They've stole the internet. Oh, what else do they steal? They got academia. I see Rogan actually mentioned Fukushima. He had ELE on Musk on his show. And he says, I got a friend who won't eat any fish out of the Pacific Ocean because of Fukushima. They're done. All right. So we got it. Obey, consume, obey. I'm headed up to Walmart with my signs to protest. You know, I usually go to a nuclear reactor, nuclear facility, but Walmart's it, man. Of course, I guess you could do an online protest, right? I mean, because it's all clicks, no bricks. So, all clicks, no bricks. Black and Yellow Friday. I always protest at a nuclear facility, you know, and I absolutely do not buy anything on the state. I mean, not even used. I mean, it's just an anti-consumption. You know, in Europe, they call us consumption junkies. I wonder why. Huh. So, we're consuming right now in the United States of usury. We've set the record again. Yay, this is America. We're the record holders. Go Team America. So my grandson had a birthday present that I gave him many, many years ago on yesterday. I said, you know what that thing's worth? What? I says, that was Michael Jordan's first year when he was a rookie. I said, Jordan, look at this tag. Nike, made in USA. Just that tag alone. That wasn't that long ago. Or was it? Getting on 40 years, right? So, You had a whole generation that's growing up with this. So the United States in 1980 considered consumption junkie. And I heard Trump going off on, God, this guy makes Carter look like Carter. Carter's one of the greatest presidents in the history of the country. Let's go back and let's party like it's 1979. Let's go back and look. The country was at peace. Way downsizing the military. I want you to look up the debt, what it was in 1979. We didn't have one. Hardly nothing. I think that people were having a little bit of a fit, saying it was 300 billion. It's 33 fucking trillion. The working class had all the power. You didn't have to have government health care. You know why that's had come into Social Security and all that is just, Medicaid, Medicare. You know how that's happened. Because the working class had the freaking clout, had the power. So if your employer wasn't giving you excellent health care, remember they had Blue Cross bullshit, you just quit and walked down or you picketed. Your employers were forced because the working class had all the power. So Trump, that lunatic, he's as psycho as Genocide Joe. Very Antoinette Obama. What about Fukushima? They're all the trilogy. So we set the record. We were consuming. It started to be a problem in the late 70s and early 80s. People were having a fit because it went from 6% to 12% United States consuming foreign goods. We blocked foreign goods. Remember, we had the heavy tariffs. Remember, Trump could have put in tariffs once you start wearing them Trump girl shoes, but he didn't put them on his wife's or his daughter's. In fact, you seen where this stuff's made? Have you seen where it's made? Just what about the morality of it all? But so, let me just be accepted for black and yellow. Ready, protest. All clicks, no bricks. So we broke it every year since 1980. Since 79, let's party like it's 1970. Don't want to live like a Fukushima refugee. Damn your fucking nuclear torpedoes. 79, Tom Petty, right? Yeah. Remember how good music was, culture was? Trump says, Trump compared to freaking Jimmy Carter is Jimmy Carter was a Bugatti compared to Trump's a 1972 Pinto. And we were talking about Dolly Parton yesterday. If you've seen the Super Bowl, that was the most grotesque thing I ever saw. Dolly Parton in her fucking fake suit and her whole freak show. She's born the same year as Trump. I mean, what a thumbprint for the baby boom halftime show. Here we come, the UPS truck. That's the UPS truck making all that fucking noise. All clicks, no breaks. You see it? In Hot Bash, she's how old? Geez, there's that. I mean, it's such a thumper. It was supposed to. You see the backup singers? You seen what these baby boomers look like? Which ones are still alive? They're doing a good job of freaking killing themselves. So through the food chain, through their freaking. I mean, oh my God, that was the most grotesque thing I've ever seen in my life. One of them. I mean, it was just scared people. So there's Jerry Jones up there and think. Yeah, and Romo, and all the television we talk about was Cowboys. Didn't want to say a word about the Commanders. Yeah, they're going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Fuck, we've been hearing that since fucking 1994. Do you realize they haven't even been in the championship game in 30 fucking years yet? They're the most valuable franchise. Get your sports merchant. They ain't going nowhere as long as Dak Prescott's the freak. Why? Because it's just like Romo. They put them up there to sell their uniforms and put them up there. This is the new Aikman. This is the new Staubach. This is the new Don Meredith. They couldn't make a pimple. Just like Trump. Trump couldn't make a pimple. Neither could Obama. A bummer dumber. Got to talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. So we've broken the record. God, we really 44 years in a row? Yeah. We went from 6 to 12 to 13 to 14. Every single year we broke the consumption. Do you know the United States right now, which the population makes up less than 4% of the world's population, consuming way north of 50% of the world's products. Consumption junkies, what's your function? How has they gone alternative energy all over Europe, all over the world so far ahead of us? Well, they use solar and they use wind. They sure don't use nuclear fucking, well, neither do we. We just rob it fucking ass new scale from hell. It's all a loot job. They lowered consumption. They got serious about lowering consumption. You go to Italy, they have these big billboards at Florence. I was over there. I did videos in front of them. They got these Muppet things dancing. They're creepy with like a slice of pizza hanging out of their freaking thing. And then they have this billboard, it's a steak in the shape of the United States, and it lists all the ingredients that are allowed. They'll say organic. So, I mean, their food's clean. They do everything we're told not to. Oh, they drink beer like freaking crazy. White wine, red wine, all over Europe. They smoke cigarettes still. They eat cheese every day. They do everything we're taught not to do. And they outlive us because they're not working 65 hours a week and so far in debt. And the obesity epidemic, all these, it's the same thing. That's called stress. You know, they've got these people so stressed out, you know, in this consumption paradigm. You know, consumption junkies, what's your function? Look at the band. They refuse to yield. They ain't gonna get off the field. Strike up the band. And they're like, do you want to be like, have you been to the United States, they say? Yeah. Do you want to look like that? You want to be like that? And everybody's like, oh, no. Lower consumption. But that ain't going to happen here. Because you got a whole generation doesn't even know that stuff used to be made here in the good old USA. For so long. You know, and the working class had all the power. You know, employers were required to give excellent health care because if they didn't, they would go out of business. They would pick them. I remember when they would strike here in Utah, Ogden, the great junction city, the railroad union was so powerful. They had the train set up in there. These guys got anything they wanted. The working class in Ogden is a big-time union town. So, because they would just make a call if there was a protest going on inside, you know, anywhere in the country. Oh, we'll handle that, Ogden would say. They would just walk off the trains. That's when stuff used to be, goods used to be moved by train. They would walk off the fucking trains. Fuck, you wouldn't believe the money the working class had in this town in the 60s and 70s. Now look at it. You seen the fucking debt? Everything. So Trump compares himself to Carter. Like night and fucking day, right? Consumption junkies, what's your function? Psych it back up. Back up the band. Consume, obey. Get cancer. I'm loving it. What about the ecology? What about the environment? It's cold. Black and Yellow Friday. Kevin Blanch. Oh, I'm still running. It's cold. Stay tuned.